what's up? I've been waiting all day for a moment where I could just settle down and record my reaction to this right here. Because last time I didn't, and it was crazy, and I thought, like, next time I should really do something special because we're finally getting into, let's say, ultimate Fatui shenanigans. I can't even talk. I don't even know what kind of trailer this is, but there's Colombiana in the thumbnail, and we know Dotori's in nod-krai. It still feels unreal that we're not getting Snezhnaya this year, but I like the decision. Obviously it'll all depend on how they execute it, but in theory, just the idea of adding this random place, admittedly sort of random, but using it as a way to fully flesh out what they've laid out over these past 4 or 5 years. I think it's a pretty good idea. There were just so many things that were teased even in the first year of Genshin that still haven't been really finished. We haven't even seen all the Harbingers, and over the years people have been speculating that if they all had to be fleshed out during Snezhnaya, it wouldn't work because there's just too many that we haven't seen yet, and if they wouldn't be able to all have focus during one nation arc. But if they're changing the way they're telling the story and adding a year of leeway, I think it could work better. So I'm pretty hyped for this whole thing, and obviously this is a teaser of what's gonna be the focus, I hope. So let's see.
Long, long ago.
Wait a sec. It's him, it's the legend.
Oh, the moon's a long way off. We might go hungry, but at least we have plenty of time. Huh?
Holy shit, that's my son's son.
Hey kid, that headpiece of yours is pretty unique.
So he's with a nod-krai gang, but they don't know really who he is. She just called it a headpiece. The animation is stunning as usual, and this guy... hello?
For a year, that the primordial voice...
My lady.
The Frostmoon scions again.
in the darkness.
My lady.
Was that the Fontaine leitmotif? Back when Lotso dropped, I think she was one of the least popular ones because she just had a small line.
Utterly risible.
But she's so interesting, and if you've done the Fontaine World Quest, even though she wasn't physically there, you could definitely feel how intertwined she was with all that world building.
A laughably futile rebellion.
Gaze. May your gentle tears pierce the frigid night, and grant us, the forsaken and forgotten, your...
So now we have the music from the Welcome Moon event, and also the first time they revealed this character, she kind of gave me Wuthering Waves vibes, but I've never played that game just from what I've seen. I don't know, maybe it's the color palette.
And grant us, the forsaken and forgotten, your guiding light.
In the water, the future mirrors the past.
Ah, here at last. And things look even messier than last time.
Alice! Oh, there's the boy.
Well, Miss Alice, shall we begin?
There's no rush, and I'd like to catch up with an old friend first. And you, young man?
Young man? She calls him...
Let's part ways here. I have an old score of my own to settle.
What the fuck? That... I did...
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
Let me get some water.
Roasted fry!
Huh?
This was well done.
Okay, I'm back. I think genuinely this is what I get for finally recording a video. This is my reward. What is this boy doing? The crazy part is I wanted to talk about this other stuff and then he just stop. Wait.
And you, young man?
Let's part ways here.
He's not very young. Well, probably for her, I guess. An old score of my own to settle. So if I remember correctly, at the end of his quest, well, his interlude quest, they sort of set up 2 goals for him. He wants to kill Dottore, which is probably what he's talking about right here. So yeah, he wants his revenge against Dottore, and then he wants the descendants of the Raiden Gokiden to take their revenge against him. But I was never sure when or if that would actually ever unfold, because there are so many characters in this game. See, this is what I was talking about at the start. So many plot lines and characters, especially related to the beginning, that were hyped for years. This is the culmination of all that, and I hope we're getting a conclusion. Like, first there's Durin. He's gotten a lot of recent developments, but it's still not finished for him, and then we're probably gonna get his full story in this region. Marionette, well, all the Fatui we've known since also the first version. Varka, obviously, Alice, and Nicole. This guy is aura farming. The fact that this is a new region teaser, but we already know most of these characters is so hype. Even Albedo himself, I think I forgot to talk about it in that video where I did the quests. Everyone thought he would finally snap and destroy Mondstadt like he foreshadowed in 2020, and in the end that didn't happen, so it's still on the table. I still don't know what he meant by if one day I destroy everything, because are you okay? Okay, let me check the description. Wait.
Let's part ways here.
Thus do shadows howl across the gloomy woods, as flocks of deer and birds take flight and shiver. I'm gonna have to rewatch because I'm not sure if this is about Columbina or the pretty deer lady. Who is this? Right before Columbina. Is this the aura farmer's name? Okay, place your votes now. Is this going to happen, or does Dottore have Dottore power? I don't know, the Fatui being the Fatui, I wouldn't be that surprised if at least one of them had a way to not be affected by the Irminsul stuff. You clone who this? Wait, what? I have to rewatch this.
Let's part ways here.
Enhance. Is that his old outfit?
I have an old score.
Yeah, it looks red and it looks like he has the veil. I'm so glad, guys. I'm so glad he didn't get shafted after Sumeru. Because obviously I'm biased, but there is more potential for his story, so I'm just glad that the writers see it too. But yeah, this is absolutely insane. After hearing it again and being sure that that's the Fontaine theme, it might mean that we'll have stuff happening in different regions and we'll be possibly going to different regions during the 6.0 arc, well 6. Everything arc, which is again very exciting.